What's up, crewmates? This is your boy Cave, and for today's video, we're going to talk about the fundamentals of investigation and intelligence, specifically criminal investigation and its phases. But before that, let's set up the scene first in 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's start by knowing what criminal investigation is. Criminal investigation is an art or a process which deals the collection of facts in order to accomplish the threefold aims. 1. To identify the suspect. 2. To locate the suspect. And 3. To provide evidence of his guilt. It involves a lot of process that is tasked to every law enforcement agency. Criminal investigation is an art, not a science. However, we must treat it partially as a science in order that we will guide it by the general principles and concept and the provisions of law pertinent our criminal justice system. Now, in order to perform the criminal investigation, it undergoes 3 phases, which is 1. Criminal is identified. 2. He is traced and located. 3. The facts proving his guilt are gathered for court presentation. For the first phase, there are several ways on how to identify the criminal offenders. 1. Confession. As defined in Section 29, Rule 130, Rules of Court, is the declaration of the unaccused expressly acknowledging his guilt of the charge may be given in evidence against him.
Sir, nagtuday ko dili sir kay mo surrender na ko. Ang kuno na ako nga ako nagpatay kay anak Rose.
2. Admission. The term admission is usually applied in criminal case to statement of facts which do not directly involve an acknowledgement of guilt or criminal intent.
Napakay kasubo sa biktima.
Silos naman to sir, pero dugay naman to, dili man ako nagpatay.
3. Eyewitness testimony. The real identification is made by several objective persons who are familiar with the appearance of the accused who personally witnessed the commission of the crime.
Nagtuday ko dili sir kay nakasaksi ko giun sa pagpatay o pinsay nagpatay sa biktima.
4. Circumstantial evidence. Its identification may be established indirectly by providing other facts or circumstances from which either alone or in connection with other facts.
Meron na among kay picture sa balay sa biktima diri sa imong cellphone.
Dugay naman to sir, gisend ba na niya tong nag-selfie siya.
5. Motive. It may infer from circumstances and from the statements of witness that suspects could have been motivated by a desire for revenge or personal gain.
Na among kay Dix sa iya nga nag-ingon nga mamatay ra siya.
O sir, nag-text yung anak pero gara-gara raman na.
6. Opportunity. This is the physical possibility that the suspect could have committed the crime.
Gisend ba na niya tong nag-selfie siya na siya sa siyang balay.
7. Associative evidence. The physical evidence found at the crime scene and during investigation may serve to identify criminal.
Ganun naman yung pitaka sa crime scene.
Ay wala man na sir, dugay naman na sa iya ha.
The second phase of the investigation is connected with locating the offender. Of course, with all the possibilities present in first phase, we now able to locate criminal usually. The criminal is not hiding, is simply unknown. And for the last phase, it is when the criminal has been identified and is in custody. Gathering of evidences and interviewing the witness will still continue to prove the guilt of the accused beyond reasonable doubt.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney during interrogation. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you.
The process of the investigation may be long and tough, but that is the daily work of our adored policemen to ensure that each phase is done carefully, bringing the right justice to our nation. So, are you ready to take the challenge? So am I.